Ever walked into a room and felt instantly transported to the serene beauty of the Southwest? Imagine waking up every morning surrounded by the warm embrace of terracotta, the rustic charm of hand-woven textiles, and the soothing presence of desert-inspired decor, all while living in your cozy urban apartment. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to create this oasis without breaking the bank or needing a massive space. The secret? 3 key elements: strategic color placement, authentic textures, and intentional accessories that tell a story. These 3 simple concepts have helped thousands of our viewers completely transform their apartments, and today, they'll work their magic for you too. From finding the perfect sunset-inspired color palette to incorporating natural elements that breathe life into your space, this video will give you everything you need to create your own Southwestern sanctuary this summer. Whether you're renting and need reversible solutions, or you're looking to completely reimagine your space, these tips will work for apartments of all sizes. I've designed this guide to be simple yet impactful, with ideas you can implement this weekend. So grab your notebook and let's dive into creating a space that feels like a permanent vacation. If you're ready to bring the magic of the Southwest into your home, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss our design inspiration. Now, let's transform your apartment into a desert dream you'll never want to leave. At its heart, Southwestern design is a beautiful marriage of cultures, history, and natural landscapes that have shaped the American Southwest for centuries. This distinctive style draws inspiration from Native American traditions, Spanish colonial influences, and the breathtaking desert landscapes that stretch across Arizona, New Mexico, and parts of Texas and California. What makes this style so captivating is its organic connection to the earth, reflected in warm, sun-baked colors that mirror the dramatic sunsets and terrain of the region. Think of terracotta, deep turquoise, golden yellows, and dusty oranges that seem to capture the very essence of desert light. These aren't just colors. They're reflections of the natural world that have defined communities for generations. The beauty of Southwestern design for small apartments lies in its emphasis on simplicity and authenticity. Unlike many contemporary styles that require extensive collections or large statement pieces, Southwestern design thrives on quality over quantity, making it perfect for limited spaces. Traditional Southwestern homes feature adobe architecture with rounded edges and organic shapes, which will translate into your apartment through carefully selected furnishings and accessories. The style embraces natural materials like leather, wood, clay, and hand-woven textiles, creating spaces that feel grounded yet sophisticated. What truly distinguishes this aesthetic is its celebration of craftsmanship. Each piece tells a story through hand-painted details, intricate weaving patterns, or carved elements that connect us to generations of skilled artisans. As we adapt this rich tradition for your contemporary apartment, we'll maintain these core principles while ensuring the space remains functional, fresh, and perfectly suited to modern living in smaller spaces. The magic of Southwestern design begins with color. A carefully curated palette that instantly transports you to sun-drenched mesas and spectacular desert sunsets. For small apartments, I always recommend starting with a neutral base of warm whites, soft creams, or light sand tones for your walls. These lighter backgrounds create an airy feel that prevents your compact space from feeling closed in while providing the perfect canvas for more vibrant accent colors. The key is finding whites with warm undertones. Avoid cool, bluish whites that can make your Southwestern elements feel disconnected. Look for paint names containing words like adobe, sand, or parchment to capture that sun-kissed quality that serves as the foundation of this style. If painting isn't an option for renters, don't worry. These same principles apply to your larger furniture pieces, which can create that neutral canvas effect when chosen thoughtfully. Against this warm backdrop, we'll layer in the signature colors that define Southwestern style: terracotta and clay reds that mimic the iconic red rocks of Sedona, turquoise blues that recall precious stones and desert skies, burnt oranges and golden yellows that capture the glow of desert sunshine, and sage greens that represent the resilient plants that thrive in arid landscapes. In a small apartment, strategic placement of these stronger colors is crucial, rather than overwhelming. Your space with large blocks of intense color, incorporate them through textiles, artwork, and carefully chosen accessories. A turquoise throw pillow here, a hand-woven orange runner there, and perhaps a piece of pottery in that perfect shade of clay red. This approach allows you to adjust the color balance seasonally, leaning into cooler turquoise tones during summer months and emphasizing warmer terracotta and golden hues in cooler seasons. Remember that in authentic Southwestern interiors, these colors appear naturally weathered rather than artificially bright, giving your space that lived-in, timeless quality that makes this style so enduringly appealing. The soul of Southwestern design lies in its celebration of natural materials and rich textures that tell the story of the landscape. In your small apartment, these elements become even more important, as they add depth and interest without requiring additional square footage. Start by incorporating wood with character, pieces featuring natural grain patterns, slightly distressed finishes, or hand-carved details. Look for furniture with exposed wooden elements in warm, honey-toned finishes, rather than dark or heavily stained varieties that can weigh down a small space. Reclaimed wood pieces work beautifully here, as their weathered appearance aligns perfectly with the Southwestern aesthetic, while adding sustainability credentials to your design. Even in the smallest apartment, a single wooden accent table, a set of floating shelves, or a wooden tray can introduce this essential element without overwhelming your footprint. Layering in textiles becomes your secret weapon for creating an authentic Southwestern feel in limited square footage. Hand-woven pieces with geometric patterns inspired by Native American designs instantly communicate the style while adding crucial texture. Consider a Navajo-inspired rug with diamond or zigzag patterns in earthy colors as your foundation piece. Even a smaller 4x6 version can define a seating area while setting the tone for your entire space. Add layers with throw pillows featuring similar geometric motifs, or those adorned with leather details. Natural fibers like cotton, wool, and jute should dominate your textile choices, avoiding synthetic materials that lack the organic quality central to this style. Complete your texture story with pottery and ceramics in earthy terracotta tones, woven baskets that can double as storage solutions, and perhaps a touch of hammered metal in copper or bronze finishes. These varied textures create visual interest and tactile appeal that makes your apartment feel thoughtfully designed rather than simply decorated, a crucial distinction in smaller spaces where every element needs to earn its place. Selecting the right furniture forms the backbone of successful Southwestern design in small apartments. The key is finding pieces that embody the style's rustic warmth while maintaining an appropriate scale for limited square footage. Look for clean-lined sofas and chairs with simple silhouettes in neutral tones like cream, tan, or warm gray. These create a perfect backdrop for more distinctive Southwestern accessories. Leather furniture works wonderfully in this style, developing a beautiful patina over time that enhances the authenticity of your space. If a leather sofa exceeds your budget or feels too heavy for your apartment, consider incorporating this material through a single leather armchair or even leather accent pillows. The good news for apartment dwellers is that traditional Southwestern design favors lower profile furniture with horizontal lines that won't overwhelm your ceilings, making the space feel more expansive. Multifunctional furniture becomes your ally in maximizing both style and function. Seek out coffee tables with hidden storage for blankets and magazines, perhaps with a distressed wood finish that channels Southwestern charm. Nesting tables provide flexibility for entertaining while occupying minimal footprint when not in use. For dining areas, consider a round table with a wooden top and wrought iron base. This combination of materials epitomizes Southwestern style, while the circular shape improves flow in tight quarters. Benches work beautifully in place of dining chairs, sliding completely under the table when not needed and offering flexible seating arrangements. Pay special attention to the legs of your furniture. Pieces with visible, slightly chunky wooden legs or wrought iron supports instantly communicate Southwestern design language while creating valuable visual breathing room by allowing you to see the floor beneath them. This seemingly small detail significantly impacts how spacious your apartment feels while reinforcing your design direction through even the most functional elements. In small apartments, walls represent some of your most valuable design real estate, offering opportunities to make powerful style statements without consuming precious floor space. For a Southwestern-inspired look, consider creating a single accent wall that captures the essence of Adobe architecture, the traditional building method that defines homes throughout the Southwest. One apartment-friendly approach is applying a textured paint technique that mimics the organic, hand-troweled finish of authentic Adobe. This can be achieved with specialty textured paints or by mixing regular paint with a texturizing medium and applying it with a specialty trowel or even a plastic bag scrunched in your hand. Choose a warm terracotta, soft sand, or muted clay color to capture that sun-baked quality. Focus this treatment on a single wall, perhaps behind your bed or sofa, to create a focal point without overwhelming your space or making it feel smaller. For renters or those seeking less permanent solutions, temporary wallpaper with subtle Southwestern-inspired patterns offers instant transformation that can be removed when it's time to move. Look for designs featuring small-scale geometric patterns in earth tones, subtle desert landscapes, or abstracted cacti motifs. Another apartment-friendly approach is creating a gallery wall of Southwestern-inspired art and photography. Mix framed desert landscapes, Native American-inspired pattern prints, and perhaps black and white photography of iconic Southwestern architecture. Unify these diverse pieces by using frames in complementary natural materials like lightwood or wrought iron. For maximum impact with minimal commitment, consider mounting a vintage textile like a small Navajo-inspired weaving or serape as wall art. These textiles add authentic texture and pattern while functioning as the perfect focal point for your Southwestern scheme. The beauty of these approaches is that they create immersive atmosphere without permanent modifications, making them ideal for renters looking to infuse genuine Southwestern character into temporary living spaces. No Southwestern design is complete without acknowledging the unique and resilient plant life that defines the desert landscape. In your apartment, these botanical elements become not just decorative features, but essential connections to the natural world that inspired this entire aesthetic. Succulents and cacti are the obvious stars here. Their water-retaining forms have evolved specifically for arid environments, making them perfect low-maintenance choices for busy apartment dwellers. Create impact by grouping different varieties together, playing with varied heights, shapes, and textures. A collection of 3 to 5 specimens in terracotta pots creates a striking vignette for a coffee table or windowsill. Look beyond the common varieties to more distinctive options like blue agave with its dramatic architectural form, bunny ear cactus with its playful silhouette, or string of pearls with its cascading tendrils that work beautifully in hanging planters to save precious surface space. Beyond live plants, consider incorporating dried botanical elements that echo the Southwest landscape. A large statement branch of dried ocotillo or cholla cactus skeleton in a floor vase creates dramatic vertical interest while referencing the desert's natural sculptures. Dried sage bundles tied with natural twine serve double duty as authentic decorative elements and subtle aromatherapy. Preserved tumbleweed, available from specialty florists and craft suppliers, makes for an unexpected conversation piece when placed in a simple ceramic bowl. For those without a green thumb, high-quality faux succulents and cacti have become increasingly realistic and provide the same visual effect without care requirements. When selecting containers for your botanical elements, prioritize natural materials like unglazed terracotta, textured ceramics in earth tones, woven baskets, or even hollowed gourds for truly authentic presentation. These living and preserved elements bring literal life to your design while reinforcing the connection between your interior space and the breathtaking landscapes that inspired Southwestern style in the first place. The quality of light in the American Southwest has enchanted artists and photographers for generations, characterized by golden hues, dramatic shadows, and a clarity that makes colors appear more vibrant and textures more pronounced. Recreating this distinctive luminosity in your apartment transforms the atmosphere of your space. Start by maximizing natural light wherever possible. Keep window treatments minimal with simple linen panels in sandy tones that can be fully opened during the day. If privacy is a concern, consider top-down, bottom-up shades that allow sunlight to stream in from above while maintaining seclusion. Position mirrors strategically opposite windows to bounce natural light deeper into your rooms, preferably in frames that complement your Southwestern aesthetic like distressed wood, wrought iron, or hammered metal. This amplification of natural light creates the sun-drenched quality so central to authentic Southwestern spaces. For artificial lighting, create layers that mimic the varied light experiences of the desert landscape. Replace standard overhead fixtures with options that feature natural materials and casting patterns. Consider pendant lights with perforated metal shades that create dappled light effects, reminiscent of sunshine filtering through desert branches. Table lamps with ceramic or earthenware bases in terracotta tones paired with natural fiber shades cast a warm glow that enhances the earthy color palette of your space. Incorporate string lights with mini paper lanterns for a magical touch that recalls starlit desert nights. For a truly authentic touch, consider salt lamps, which not only provide the warm amber glow associated with sunset in the desert, but also supposedly offer air-purifying benefits. The most overlooked lighting element in Southwestern design is candles. Groupings of pillar candles in varying heights, perhaps placed in hurricane glasses filled with sand, create flickering light that mimics the dancing flames of traditional Kiva fireplaces. This layered lighting approach allows you to transform the mood of your apartment throughout the day, celebrating the dramatic light transitions that make Southwestern landscapes so captivating. The accessories and art you choose represent the final layer that truly distinguishes a generic space from an authentic Southwestern sanctuary. These elements tell the cultural story of the region and provide the personality that makes your apartment Feel like a curated home rather than a temporary dwelling. When selecting art, look for pieces that celebrate the landscapes, cultures, and craftsmanship of the Southwest. Black and white photography of desert formations, colorful prints of regional wildlife like roadrunners or coyotes, or abstract interpretations of sunset color palettes all make appropriate choices. Frame these in simple, natural materials that won't compete with the imagery. For a truly special installation, consider a small grouping of woven flat baskets arranged as wall art. These circular forms create organic movement while showcasing traditional craftsmanship techniques passed down through generations. Your decorative accessories should prioritize handmade quality over quantity, especially in limited space. A few carefully selected pieces with authentic character create more impact than numerous mass-produced items. Look for hand-thrown pottery in earthy glazes, perhaps featuring subtle geometric patterns or traditional symbols. Position these strategically, a larger vessel beside a fireplace or in an empty corner, smaller pieces grouped on bookshelves or side tables. Incorporate textured elements like hand-woven small baskets that can contain everyday items while adding visual interest. Traditional Southwestern artifacts like dream catchers made with natural materials or hand-carved wooden figurines add cultural dimension, though always purchase these from authentic indigenous artisans or fair trade sources that properly compensate the communities where these traditions originated. Finish your accessory story with practical items that double as decor. Hand-woven table linens, a leather-bound journal on your coffee table, or a colorful serape-inspired throw draped casually across your sofa. Each of these thoughtfully selected pieces contributes to an environment that feels soulful and collected over time, the antithesis of a hastily decorated apartment, and the essence of a true Southwestern sanctuary that nurtures and inspires you daily. Effective storage becomes particularly critical in small apartments, where clutter can quickly overwhelm your carefully crafted Southwestern aesthetic. The good news is that traditional Southwestern design inherently embraces storage solutions that are both functional and beautiful. Woven baskets represent perhaps the most versatile storage option, available in countless sizes and patterns. These natural vessels can corral everything from magazines to throw blankets while reinforcing your design theme. Look for varieties with geometric patterns in neutral tones or occasional pops of turquoise or burnt orange. Position larger floor baskets beside sofas to hold extra pillows and throws, medium-sized versions on shelves for corralling smaller items, and tiny examples on countertops for everyday essentials. The natural texture these introduce serves double duty as both organization and decoration, a crucial efficiency in limited square footage. Built-in storage may seem unattainable in a rental apartment, but creative furniture selection can provide similar benefits. Seek out coffee tables and ottomans with hidden storage compartments, preferably in styles that complement your Southwestern direction. Perhaps a wooden trunk-style coffee table with iron hardware or a storage ottoman covered in a subtle geometric pattern. Wall space becomes invaluable real estate in small apartments, so consider installing floating shelves in reclaimed wood or wrought iron brackets to display collections while providing practical storage. For a truly authentic touch, look for vintage wooden ladders that can be secured against walls to hang blankets and textiles, a nod to the traditional blanket displays in Native American and Mexican homes. Even conventional storage furniture can be elevated through simple modifications. Replace standard knobs on dressers with ceramic, leather, or hammered metal pulls that align with your Southwestern theme. These thoughtful storage solutions maintain the integrity of your design while acknowledging the practical realities of apartment living, proving that functional necessities need not sacrifice aesthetic cohesion when approached with creativity and intention. Even the smallest outdoor space can become a natural extension of your Southwestern interior, creating a seamless transition between indoor and outdoor living that's central to authentic desert lifestyles. Start by defining your balcony or patio. Floor with interlocking deck tiles in a warm wood tone or outdoor rugs featuring subtle Southwestern patterns. These immediately elevate basic concrete surfaces while establishing visual continuity with your interior scheme. For privacy and shade, consider installing bamboo blinds or canvas drop cloths in sandy neutral tones that can be adjusted throughout the day as the sun moves. These simple additions transform exposed outdoor areas into more intimate, usable spaces, regardless of size limitations or rental restrictions. Add a small bistro set in wrought iron or wood and canvas materials that can withstand outdoor conditions while maintaining your aesthetic direction. Plantings become crucial in creating an authentic Southwestern outdoor experience, regardless of your regional climate. Drought-tolerant specimens like agave, aloe, and various cacti thrive in containers and require minimal maintenance, perfect for busy apartment dwellers. Arrange these in terracotta pots of varying heights to create visual interest, perhaps clustering them in one corner to create a mini desert landscape. For evening ambiance, solar-powered string lights with a warm golden glow require no electrical outlets while recalling starlit desert skies. Hurricane lanterns with LED candles provide additional illumination while protecting flames from wind. Complete your outdoor sanctuary with textiles that enhance comfort and style. Weather-resistant throw pillows in Southwestern patterns for seating, and perhaps a heavier outdoor blanket for cooler evenings. These thoughtful additions transform even the most modest balcony into a private desert retreat where you can enjoy morning coffee or evening relaxation, surrounded by the same Southwestern ambiance you've created indoors. This indoor-outdoor connection honors the regional tradition of embracing natural surroundings as an extension of living space, a principle that feels particularly valuable in apartment living, where connection to the outdoors can be limited but deeply nourishing. As we've journeyed through creating your Southwestern summer sanctuary, I hope you've discovered that this distinctive style offers far more than a seasonal trend. It provides a timeless approach to living that celebrates natural beauty, cultural richness, and mindful simplicity. The magic of Southwestern design lies in its ability to create spaces that feel simultaneously grounded and uplifting, connected to ancient traditions while remaining perfectly suited to contemporary living. In your small apartment, these carefully layered elements work together to create an environment that rejuvenates and inspires daily, regardless of your actual geographic location. The warm colors recall sunsets over distant mesas. The natural textures connect you to the earth, and the thoughtfully curated accessories tell stories of craftsmanship and cultural heritage that transcend trends and seasons. I encourage you to live with your new Southwestern space, allowing it to evolve organically as you discover new treasures and refine your personal connection to this enduring aesthetic. Remember that the most authentic interiors develop over time, accumulating patina and meaning through genuine use and appreciation. I hope this transformation has shown you that meaningful design isn't about square footage or unlimited budgets. It's about creating environments that reflect what matters most to you, spaces that nurture your well-being and inspire your daily life. If you've enjoyed this Southwestern journey, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell so we can continue exploring beautiful, attainable design together. Drop a comment below, sharing which element of Southwestern style speaks most deeply to you, or tag us in photos of your own desert-inspired spaces. I love seeing how you interpret these ideas in your unique homes. Until next time, may your days be as warm and vibrant as the Southwestern sunset that inspired your new sanctuary. Thank you for joining me on Home and Harmony, where beautiful living is always within reach.